What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, Mats again and Mondo. Good of you to join me today. So nice of you to be here. Mats again sounds like you're playing some Helldivers. I saw a pretty beefy Helldivers update the other day. Sounds like they made some updates of sorts. Maybe, just maybe, when they updated the game, they fixed some problems with it. Wouldn't that be a funny thing to do, eh, Stalker? Nah, I'm giving them shit. I'm sure they fixed plenty of issues. They just didn't fix my specific issue, and that makes me upset. Hey, fan artist, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. I'm streaming a little bit late. I was a bit sleepy, so I was taking a little bit of a nap before the stream, and I napped a little longer than I should have because I was comfy sitting on my couch, and it was raining. It's not anymore. There's been like, oh, it's definitely going to snow today threats for the past like 3 days, and it still hasn't, so I'm starting to doubt that it will. But we'll see what happens. What's up, Owen? How are ya? They added a new bug hole, specifically Bile Titans. That's stressful. I can't imagine dealing with more than one of those. I think I did deal with 2 of those in a mission once, though. I made my first short ever. That's lit. Sounds awesome. I'm happy for you. I haven't made a short this week because I'm forgetful. I meant to, but I just keep forgetting about it. Shorts have not been a priority of mine the way that they have been in the past. They kind of nerfed them. They aren't so scary anymore. Well, from what I understand, they nerfed the entire experience. There was a time when like level 9 difficulty in Helldivers was something to fear, but from what Bill tells me, it's not so bad anymore. But I haven't played. What the fuck have I been playing? I started playing Signalis. Signalis is really cool. I'm not really a survival horror game, but I'm really survival horror guy. But I'm really enjoying Signalis because the vibes are just off the charts. The whole thing has this like analog radio vibe that is just sick. Like it's all the sound effects, all the aesthetics. It's all fucking cool. I started playing Shapes 2, which is an automation game, if anyone's ever interested in games like that. Having a lot of fun with that. It feels a lot less demanding than the automation games I played before, so I'm enjoying it because I can just kind of do like kind of the figuring out the layout of the factory thing, and it's very like what's the word, like low consequence. So you can just kind of like throw a bunch of shit down, and then if you're like, well, this setup isn't really working, you can just delete all of it super easily. My first official YouTube video is going to be on Valentine's Day. Yippee. Sounds great. I hope it does magnificently well. I've been working on trying to be creative today, but it's not going great. You know, if you're feeling like you're stuck in a rut, just try to do something. You know, even if it's just like, oh, I don't know what kind of creativity you're trying to do, whether it's making music or drawing or something like that, but just like draw something, even if it's something simple. And maybe just the act of starting will motivate you to do more. But if you do a little bit and then decide like, I'm just not feeling the motivation today, then hey, you did something. Hey Mac, have you ever gotten money back from a tax return? In the past, yeah. Not for the last couple years. Because all of the earnings I make off of YouTube and Patreon are untaxed, so I usually end up owing money, and a good chunk of money at that. You're going to hell, you government recipient. I hope my first video flops so I don't get to make no more videos. What? I mean, even if a video doesn't well, you can still make more. I made videos for years before any of them started doing well. Some of you guys don't realize how long I've been making YouTube videos. I'm on year 9. I'm approaching my 10th year of making YouTube videos, and they've only been successful for the last 4, I think. Trying to make a new profile picture, but I'm not a good artist, while still having a good time. Then don't say you're not a good artist. Just enjoy the process. Don't worry about how good or bad you are. Are you better than you used to be? Just to compare yourself to yourself. If you're better than you used to be, then you're getting better, and that's all that matters. Just don't worry about how good it is. Just enjoy the process. You try working for a short time, take a break, work again, repeat. That's an option too. Everyone has different ways of like finding ways to motivate themselves or find inspiration. I know your cooking and baking videos are great. Well, thank you, fan artists. They got very few views comparatively, but they were like my most popular videos at the time because they would get like 80 views instead of like 10. I think it's always important to remind myself that I did spend a really good chunk of time making videos to basically no audience. Because even though to me today, the Don video feels like a flop because it got 60K views instead of 100,000 like every other video, it's still a massive achievement to get that many views. And I should be proud of myself. I made a profile picture of myself and I'm proud of it for the wrong reasons, but still, whatever reason you're proud of it, just be proud. I'm worse than I used to be, lol. Still making progress though. Well, it's entirely subjective and I think you're probably being a little too critical on yourself. Other games I've been playing, I hopped into Final Fantasy 14 for a few hours, and I finished. I just did a shit ton of fishing, and I finished all the fishing that's in the base game in A Realm Reborn. So now, if I want to do more fishing in Final Fantasy 14, or at least unlock more Final Fantasy 14 fishing levels, then I need to do more content and play the other DLCs. And the other expansions, which Green is very much trying to motivate me to do. I might. Sometimes I get an MMO itch. I'll probably never sink as much time in Final Fantasy 14 as I did when I first played it, but if my video goes well, my second video is about you and lore. Cat's Mag lore video. Sounds lit. You can level to 70 without doing the job quests. You mean in the free trial? You just won't be able to spear fish when you get to the 60s. Oh, that's what you're saying. You're talking about I can level my fishing level without doing the job quest. I just won't get spear fishing. Well, but I want to unlock all the different kinds of fishing because then you get more experience. Like sky fishing offers dramatically more experience than the than any of the locations I managed to find you just fish normally at, and then I can get more levels. Then again, fishing is really about just enjoying it, not about finding the most experienced spot. My Demon Slayer Flanderization video is almost done, which will be the very first actual video. I remember you talking about that. I remember that. Yeah. I don't know. I still have no idea what you're going to do with that, but good luck to you. Yeah, other than that, I've just been working. I've been working on some stuff for videos. By the time you get spearfishing, you can come visit my apartment. Can I not do that already? Am I not allowed inside player housing until a certain level? As it goes up being a pain in the ass. Well, it's hard to Flanderize a character that doesn't have character. So, I wish you luck. Oh, it's in the Stormblood area. Okay. That's maybe the only other motivation I have to do MSQ in Final Fantasy is if I do advance the main quest and if I do go to the other expansions, then I unlock more areas to do more fishing. That's how you motivate a motherfucker. Anyway, we're playing Stalker today. We can keep talking about all this nonsense, but I'm going to boot up some S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Some S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. I like this S.T.A.L.K.E.R game. So we got, how long? Avowed comes out on the 18th, I think. So we got about another 2 weeks until I'm probably not going to be playing S.T.A.L.K.E.R anymore. Because I realistically, I'm probably not going to finish it on stream because like Avowed comes out and then Monster Hunter Wilds, and I'm going to be completely distracted by those. And I don't want to like not touch Stalker for months only to come back to it. So we're probably kind of in the last few stalking streams here. So we better enjoy them, I say. But I've been playing Stalker a good long time. This is a long game. You know, I've put a good few hours into it at this point. And not all of them were hours stuck behind a soft lock because fucking Dahlin wouldn't spawn. I'm going to be afraid, you know? Anytime like the game's like, oh, go meet with Dahlin, I'm going to be afraid. I'm going to be like scared to go do that. Because it's going to lock my game again or something. Like he's so bad at spawning. 3 separate times. 3 separate times I got locked up. By the way, Green, every time I see this screenshot from Stalker, for some reason, it makes me think of the train heist from Payday 2. Not Murky Water, but the one where you're like on the bridge. I always remember that heist in particular because because of some of the funny clips from like our first 24-hour live stream video. Okay, so I needed to head north, and unfortunately they don't have a guide here. But we are done in the lesser zone for the time being. I don't know if there's any other like new quests up. I'll probably head north up to the slag heap, which is constantly just selected. And says I have a quest there, even though I don't. But we'll head in this direction. I bet the northern checkpoint is blocked by Monolith now. Am I all emptied out inventory-wise? Payday 2, Mondo. I was talking about our first 24-hour live stream, which is in like 2018, I think. Hope these do weigh me down. Do they actually weigh me down, or is it one of those things where like it says it weighs me down, but it doesn't actually because it's like a quest item, like what Skyribs does? Because I've got a lot of like quest items that are potentially weighing me down right now. Well, no way to find out. What time is it? Should I sleep before I head out? 5:22. Nope, that's perfect. And it sounds like it might be raining, which is just lovely. Oh yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, sorry, ain't nobody play Payday 3. God, Overkill fumbled the bag so fucking hard with Payday 3. Like, and the game was like good, I think, for the most part. Like they had a lot of the bones felt pretty good to play. Like I feel like the gunplay especially felt really good in Payday 3, but the skills were like confusing and they didn't feel as like specialized. There was hardly any heists in the game. The netcode was absolutely busted for weeks after the game launched. And then they put like a few updates into it and they were like, okay, we're moving all of our staff onto another game because no one's playing this one, which like I get it. That's fair. I mean, unfortunately, like the unfortunate thing is that that as frustrating as it is for the Payday community, knowing that Payday 3 is essentially in maintenance mode. I'm sure they're still going to release some content, but it's essentially in maintenance mode. Like, it is unfortunately like a rational business decision. Like the amount of games that managed to come back from the amount of player base loss that Payday 3 had. It's a tough prospect. Can't wait for the next Payday 2 heist to drop. I am kind of waiting for them to start releasing content for Payday 2 again. Like, I would not be shocked at all at this point. It makes sense, but it's still disappointing. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying, like, oh, it's a fair decision or whatever, but ultimately, like, it's a justified one from a business perspective. It just sucks as a player. Did they close up this checkpoint? Can you not get out of this way anymore? I mean, I guess I can just walk around it. No, I really can't because I have to get up on that bridge. Did they lock up this checkpoint? There's no way through here anymore? Aw, come on. I bet we can find a way. Let's give it a cheeky look. There might have been some radio chatter about this bit getting blocked up that I forgot about. I mean, I think I could probably force my way through to an extent. Can't go through here, but I might be able to get out through on the other side. Vinland Saga video is awesome. Well, thank you, Brian. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. That's very kind of you to say. Green. So we added to the 24-hour live stream. We added Crime Boss Rockay City, which for those of you who don't know was like the shitty Payday 2 knockoff game with like a bunch of celebrity cameos that everybody saw and looked at and was like, "Oh, this is gonna suck." But it was really cheap to get keys. I forget how much it paid. It was like $2 for keys, and I was like, "Let's play this for the 24-hour live stream. It'll be great. It'll be hilarious." And then like we played it. Well, we didn't play it on the 24-hour live stream. We didn't get to it. But Green and I, like in our free time, played it, and it was genuinely better than Payday 3. It felt more like Payday 2 than Payday 3 did. Like it had more of the Payday energy. Ow. What the? I can't. Is there a bubble here? I can't see any. Oh, there's one right here in the air. I see it now. Man, my detector's going off. I just hop down onto the stairs. Well, I didn't mean to just do it, but here we are. And it worked out okay. Okay, we got through that all right. This is still a usable crossing. It's just more of a pain in the ass now than it was before. Let me see. There should be a couple other stashes along the way that I can stop off at. A lot of these are too out of the way. I'm not going to be bothered. But this one I can get to. So what has everybody been up to this week? What have y'all been playing? What have y'all been watching? Besides the stuff you already told me about, what's been going on in your lives? Tell me about it. I'm in terms of reading things that I'm reading. I'm very deep into The Witcher: Baptism of Fire at this point. I'm almost done with that book. I'm getting very close to the end of the Witcher saga, which is the first 7 books, I believe. I forget if the 7th book is part of a new series or it's still part of the Witcher saga, but in any case, after this, I have to read The Lady of the Lake and The Tower of Swallows, I think it's called. And both of those, if we're talking about like, okay, number of books, right? I'm getting to the end of book 5, right? So I'm like 5/7 of the way through the series. But Tower of Swallows and Lady of the Lake are both much longer books compared to the rest of the series. Every other book is like 300 pages or less. Tower of Swallows is like 400 pages and Lady of the Lake is 500 pages, or maybe I have that reversed. So realistically, I'm probably more like, I don't know, 4/6 of the way through the series. I don't know. I'm doing more world building and playing some Sekiro. Also played some World Box for the first time in a hot minute. What the hell is World Box? Is that like a? It sounds, based on the name, like a Minecraft clone, but I'm not gonna assume that it is. Let's swallow my tower. I was waiting for someone to make a swallow joke. Thanks, Green. I found out that my humor is a mix of Gen Z and Millennial according to a test. What, did you take a fucking BuzzFeed quiz on your humor style? I'm kind of in that same boat because I'm The year I was born straddles the line between millennial and Gen Z. I think I've got a good mix of both. I mean, generational humor is like a stupid concept, and it's just an easy way to box people in, but it's never really a good indicator of anything, really. But it's something. It's a God sim. Oh, okay. Okay. I like God sims. Mostly when they let you be cruel. I feel like you and my brother would get along. Y'all are both fucking nerds, and you both hate Demon Slayer with a burning passion. He sounds like a cool dude. What's up, Voxy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, we got a corpse out front. I haven't seen anybody in some time. Did I do what? I just got here, man.
Та наче ні. Це ще хтось до мене.
These guys gotta chill. Oh, this is some kind of insurance scam. I get it. Guys, you don't know who you're threatening.
Ну і як ваша схема? Багато купонів настригли?
Скільки треба, стільки і настригли. Бабки жени, поки ми добрі.
Купонів немає. Свинцем візьмете?
Whoa! They just fucking shooting out the gate. Talk about chilling out, huh, guys? Did he forget about me? Did they lose me, like, immediately? He, like, turned around like he didn't know that I was here a moment ago. Oh, I don't think we're alone. The game still has the big red, which I'm thinking there's more guys. Who's your favorite Sanrio mascot? I don't know any of them besides Hello Kitty, so I guess it would have to be Hello Kitty by default, right? Thanks for the $2 screen. This sounds Russian. I'm sure I'm wrong, but you're only slightly wrong. It's technically Ukrainian, which is slightly different from Russian. But you were close. I think there's more guys in this building. They gotta have like a leader in here. Sausage. Or what's the one you like, Green? Cinema roll, is that it? We'll say it's cinema roll because you like that one. How about that? It was either you that liked cinema roll or it was Ramu. If you were to learn a different language, what would it be? Ich lerne Deutsch. Aber ich spreche Deutsch nicht so gut. Ich habe Deutsch lesen jeden Woche. Das ist nicht richtig. Watashi wa Nihongo mo hanashimasu. Chotto hanashimasu. Demo I can't remember the word for study. I forgot. If you were to learn a different language, what would it be? I'm learning German and Japanese, if my answer didn't make it clear. I'm learning Arabic right now. I only know insults. I'm teaching myself a dead language right now. You're learning Latin? Or Cinema Roll and Kuromi are my ride or dies. Okay. What's your motivation for learning Arabic, Voxy? Henko? Henko? Is that's learn or study? Mack, you should play 6th installment of this mascot horror game. Ah. You know someone was like hated by everyone in the server when they meme about their getting banned. Oh well, kids be like. Bill, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. I converted to Islam, but I also have a lot of Arab friends. So, okay, that's interesting. I understand. I want to learn Japanese and Swedish or Norwegian. Just do it. Get Duolingo. You can't learn a language off of it, but you'll get a pretty good basis. I missed it all. How did you miss it all, Mots, again? You're on the server pretty often. They honestly didn't like post that much or do that much. They were just really irritating with the stuff that they did post. That door's locked, which means there must be a way in. Oh, crap. Do you think this building I'm in is secure enough to ride out on a mission? Oh, fuck. This part back here might be. This might be okay. We're about to find out. I'm looking the non-Patreon channels and see my base post for $5 a month. You're wise for that, Matsu. Yeah, shout out to the Patreon channels on Discord. They're better than the general population ones. Thanks to the stream like Skippy. Make sure to like the stream like Skippy said. Otherwise, I'll cry. Ben. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm an idiot, Green. Benko. I should know that. It's like one of my favorite Zuto songs. What's up, Griffin? How you doing? So, Nihongo o benkyou shimasu. I think I'm okay in here. I think I would be taking damage by now if I wasn't. Although it's hard to tell. Sometimes the missions take a little while to like start. Okay, no, now it's starting. Now we'll find out if this is a safe spot. The windows are boarded up. I'm not near any open doors. It should be alright, I think. Would you ever hire an editor? I would hire an editor for like second channel stuff. Like I would love to start doing like cooking videos again or like stream highlight videos, but they're too much work for me to do myself. Like it just takes too much time away from the stuff that's important. So I would hire an editor for stuff like that. And I might hire an editor to do the like more tedious parts of my videos, like cutting down footage to get like the good takes or editing together just like simple stuff. But the more difficult stuff, the thing is that I really enjoy editing, so I would never hire an editor to like do like the manga animations or I don't know, the graphics animations, because I like doing stuff like that and I want to do stuff like that. But I can't afford to hire an editor, so it's kind of a moot point. Not bad, mate. Grinding through ranks and Marvel Rivals between runs in the long dark. Nice to have you around as background noise whilst I hunt this bear. I'm happy to be your background noise, Griffin. I'm always happy to be anybody's background noise. Thanks for choosing Captain Mack as your background noise for the day. I accidentally clicked on a Yaoi Crunchyroll ad on Twitter earlier, and now it's on 80% of my ads. Good. Sounds great. Who doesn't love a good Yaoi ad? Most YouTubers I come across hate editing, which is something I've never understood. It's pretty big thing in like the video world too. I was originally pursuing video production as a career, like whether it be ads or movies or TV or whatever. And everybody I went to school with like wanted to be a cameraman or a director or an on-camera personality or any of these other jobs. Very few people wanted to be an editor. There's not a ton of people who like editing the way that I do. I actually avoided learning other things because I just wanted to learn how to edit. Like I learned how to operate a camera because it was like part of my classes, but I didn't really care about it. I just wanted to like edit someone else's camera footage, which kind of bit me in the ass when I started making YouTube videos. I had to kind of relearn a lot of stuff that I would have learned in school. Oh yeah, big brain mode. Here we go. Locked my ass, not for long. But it's not uncommon to dislike editing. I'm the weird one for liking it. I guess it's better than being all Adam and Eve ads from the one time I went to Adam and Eve in fucking incognito. Well, that just goes to show how not really incognito that is, doesn't it? Keep getting femboy ads and I have no idea why. I don't look that stuff up. Sure. Yeah, I don't look that stuff. I don't look that stuff up every day, constantly, every hour of every day either, Mondo. Me neither, buddy. Like a brick. Condensed milk, my beloved. Picked up something I didn't want, but I said not on this account. I have some editing experience since I made YouTube poops for fun. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty lit. Who doesn't love a good YouTube poop? Am I right? Oh, there's a stash in here that I didn't see? Oh, I guess that's why I came here, isn't it? How did I miss the stash then? Oh, it's got to be the safe, but I didn't clear it out. So it's still showing up on my... There we go. So easy to poison algorithms. That's why I was talking about the other day on a Discord call. When I'm browsing Reddit, I click on basically every like game that gets advertised to me, as long as it's not like a gotcha, or if it doesn't direct to Steam. If it's an ad for a game on Steam, I'll click on almost all of them because I do enjoy a lot of the game ads because I get to see a lot of games I wouldn't otherwise. A lot of the ads are for like smaller game creators, and then I just get more game ads. And I don't mind that. On my alt account, obviously, also all day, every day. I don't think I really, I don't think I really appreciating editing until I watched every frame of painting and listened to the rants and observations of Red Letter Media. Oh Christ! Editing is a really underappreciated part of the video world as well. Because the thing is, like, if you're a good editor, people don't really notice what you're doing. That's like a philosophy that I live by. A lot of the things that editors do are things that the average viewer is never ever going to notice. So for the most part, there's just a lot of work that editors are doing that just goes underappreciated because who's going to even notice that it's being done? Okay, they are fighting someone and me. Too far away. It's hard to get a good shot. Hey, we should get up on the roof. Oh, I'm bleeding. Why isn't your profile picture your Jolly Roger and your banner? At some point I decided, it used to be, but at some point I decided that my face will become more of my brand than my logo. And I think the profile picture of just a zoomed in face of me is really funny. So that's consistent about across all my channels. It's on my VOD channel and my unused second channel. All of my profile pictures are just zoomed in pictures of my face. And I think it's kind of funny. What did I hit a plant instead of his head? wasn't that it would be more eye-catching. It just felt more appropriate. It felt like it fit my brand more at this point. Forgot what video profile picture is from. It's from the emergence video. I have a thumbnail artist. I can't make those myself. Oh, what is a snork doing here? I ask as if snorks have a territory. They were really absent in the game until basically the circus section, I feel like. Yeah. I'll show you how to use a shotgun, dumbass. I'm 20 seconds behind. You're frequently a little bit behind, huh? Seems to be some kind of glitch. I forget if I already answered this or if I got distracted. I do have a thumbnail artist. I do not make them myself. I wish I was that good. Whoa! Yo, we got the MSNBC heavy military armor and it's shaped like a loaf of bread. Yo, that's some good ass armor right there. What the hell? That has some crazy stats for bread. I'm taking that. Hell yeah. Bread armor goes hard. What the fuck? Bill, you ever seen that? You ever seen item that rare? I bet you never seen bread armor before. Oh shit. More enemies. And I walked into an artifact. Really cool anomaly. I bet it's got to just be like an old loaf of French bread that's just turned really hard, right? That's got to be what I got here. Oh, they're coming. I will put it on in a second, Mondo. I'm also very curious what the bread is going to look like. Is that the last one? I think I got him. Nope, nope, I didn't. Dick. Who else is here? How many of these guys are there? Did I get them all this time? Jesus. I'm actually a bit scared to put the bread on because I'm afraid that it's gonna cause some kind of glitch. But I have to try. I'll worry about what I'm going to keep in a minute. I have to wonder what armor this is supposed to be, because it's really good. It's really good armor. Yeah, don't worry. I'll save before I put the bread on. Let's hit a quick save. Find out if putting the bread on corrupts my game. It looks like I'm not wearing armor. What is this? I'm in like just some like basic clothes. I'm just wearing a nice sweater. I have to take this to the slag heap and see if I can upgrade it to add an additional artifact slot. It's really good armor. Like, it's slightly worse physical protection compared to what I have now, but it's better in every other regard. Like, it's so good otherwise. Why is the bread so strong, man? It's just a sweater stuffed with some really old stale bread. That's what I'm saying. It's just like someone cracked apart some like baguettes and made like Kevlar armor out of baguette crumbs. I have to wonder if like at some point the game is going to update and I'll just like log back in with my armor removed because it's not supposed to exist. Everywhere I go there's fighting. Why can't we all just get along? Am I using my... Shit, I used my AP rounds on the rats. That was such a waste. Didn't mean to. Some of these assholes are after me. I thought they were just after the rats, but they're after me too. Or their bullets were just whizzing past me. I think I'm okay, actually. I'm a little overweight right now, and I decided to just keep it that way, but I don't, because I'm so close to this lag heap. But I don't want to get in combat. What's up, chill guys? We're all friends here, yeah? I'm also a bit overweight and mine's hard to remove. Just drop it out of your inventory, bro. It's easy to lose weight. You just gotta remove items from your inventory. I'm a little overweight right now, but I decided to keep it that way. Is how I turn my overweight into winter weight. What is winter weight? just kind of keeping yourself warm, a little more insulation. Aw, crap. Is there no technician here anymore? No, never mind. There is.
Здається, Терекон знову сам по собі лишився. Не... Обирай.
Can I upgrade my bread? No, I can't upgrade the bread. Fuck.
Буде діло забіг.
It's like when you put on a few pounds in winter because you're eating poorly and staying in instead of going outside and exercising. Oh, I see. Shit, well, I can't use the bread armor because I want to keep my 3 artifact slots, but I'm going to stick it in my in my box and see what happens to it. Where is my box in this place? I forget. Oh, it's by the shop. That makes sense, actually. I tend to go walking around a lot in the spring and summers to get air, but I don't do it at all in the winter, so I can see how someone with a metabolism different than mine might suffer from such a choice. Do I have more armor piercing? I might need to start buying armor piercing rounds for my pistol because like I need them for when I'm stealthing. Oh, I still have plenty. We're good for a little bit. I don't want to hold on to too many of them. At the same time, I need to make sure I have a good number. I'm increasingly put into situations where I have to expend a lot of ammo and I don't have a chance to collect more for a while. So I'm starting to wonder if I should carry heavier ammo reserves. At the same time, I'd prefer not to because I'm constantly going overweight. It's tough. It's a tough choice. I think these are affecting my weight and I have to get rid of them as soon as I can. Because that's 4 kilograms I ain't getting back until I get rid of it. That's hurtful, Green. That's really hurtful. Does this guy have any AP rounds? He sure doesn't. Does he have anything that might interest me? Not really. He's kind of got jack shit. What are you watching on the tube, man? You looking at tax forms? I'll take a little nap before we head out to the next place I'm going. Oh, we're going into the city zones, I think, finally. You know what? I think I know where this is. This, yeah, for sure. This is, right around here, there was a bar in Shadow of Chernobyl, which was a safe zone. And it was also kind of like the introduction into Pripyat and the more dangerous parts of the game. I'm excited about getting into the city areas of the game because like those are my favorite parts to explore. I like the wilderness too, don't get me wrong, but like it's hard to beat exploring the abandoned buildings in Pripyat. It's just such a special experience. What's up, Kritona? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to hell for being a loudmouth woman. True. So true. I think I'm going to hell for like a good number of things that were on that list. Because caring for the environment sends you to hell. Everybody knows that. That's just logical. I'm glad you pronounced my username. I've heard too many people. I'm glad you can pronounce my username. I've seen way too many people pronounce it as Kriatona. I mean, I just have to guess. I'm glad I guessed well. If you asked me to change it because I was pronouncing it wrong, I would. But we live in a guessing world, and I'm a guessing boy. You know what I'm feeling? No, not the can. I didn't mean to eat the can. Oh well. Nap a little bit longer before we head out. Don't want to be walking around in the dark. Don't want to be caught walking around in the dark without my bread armor. Should Floridians be used to 30 to 40 degree weather, or do you mean Fahrenheit or Celsius? There's a right answer to that question, by the way. I'm no stranger to people pronouncing my Discord name wrong. What was your Discord name again? You're on my Discord, aren't you? Sorry, I can't keep track of everybody that's on there. I mean Fahrenheit. Okay, yeah, that's the right answer. In the winter, I've been to Florida a few times. In the winter, it can get that low during the mornings, which is why older people like going to Florida during the summer or just in retirement, because you get really mild days during the winter. Old people ain't do so good with the cold, which I understand because I also don't do so good with the cold. But I'm not old. I just hate cold. I can't believe I set that off from where I was. It's okay. So my immediate thought is to pronounce it mage, which is I'm guessing how other people pronounce your name. Is it like Mage? Is it supposed to be Mage? We're gonna take side roads to get here. Also, I'm not trying to call you Mage, just so you know. I'm just, trying to figure out the pronunciation. I love the cold winter. It's my favorite season. I hate the cold. I moved away from Michigan so I could be in a place where winter isn't so cold. Oregon winters are nice. We don't get much snow. We get like 1 day of snow a year. It might be like today or tomorrow. And it gets down to like 30 at the lowest. It's Magi or Magi, depending on which version of the G it is. Is that a dude fighting a bull? Alright. Yeah, we get it. I'm bad at whirligigs. McGee? I knew Bill was going to pop out of the woodworks just to make fun of me. I knew he was waiting for me to get by another whirligig just for that. We're going to look out for the sucky suck. I have to quick save constantly because there's just like motherfuckers everywhere in the zone now. There's just monolithians crawling all over the place. Yo, are we on a farm? Is that farm equipment? It's Maggie, but replace GY with G's, but don't include the Z sound. So it's Magi or Maggie? I'm still confused. I think I understand why people pronounce it wrong. Sorry to say. Bye, Mac. I'm going to go watch Young Sheldon. Enjoy that, Voxy. I know you will. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later. I think it's Magi. I think that seems to be right. Okay, sweet. I'm a legend. I got it right on the 5th try. No one really struggles with how to pronounce my name. My name is pretty straightforward. Most people know that it's just Mac. I'm hearing whispers. What is that? I'm hearing creatures. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, there's some shit going on over there. I think those guys are friends. I'm not entirely certain. I'll quick save before I go and help them. I don't think they need my help. I think they just finished off the last one. Well, good for them. Maybe they'll walk directly into the sucky suck. Oh shit, there's more of them. Don't worry, boys. I'll help you. Oh, it's a bloodsucker. Oh, shit. more than one? What else are you guys shooting at now? Oh, there's another one. There's one running around up there. Or possibly a poltergeist. Oh, it's a poltergeist. And another bloodsucker. Okay, this is a tough spot. Good thing there's some guys backing me up, huh? We definitely aren't going to shoot me in the back while they try to kill that thing. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get up. I'm gonna try to get up on it. I just can't get a good shot on it from here. And it keeps hitting me with shit. Come on. Grapple. Grapple, damn it. Is there another bloodsucker? How much ammo is collectively going to waste by all these assholes and me trying to take down this poltergeist because it's in such a pain in the ass location? Who the fuck thought it was cool to spawn one up there? That's such an annoying spot for one of these things. At some point, I feel like I just have to leave these guys behind, so I stop wasting so much medical supplies. Come on. Yes, perfect. All right, you're donezo now, pal. Unless I can't get up on this pipe. Stop throwing shit at me! Oh my god, you can't get up from here. Are you serious? This is so annoying. Why would they spawn a poltergeist up here? That's it. I'm leaving. Okay, it's gonna kill all these guys. I don't want to be left the poor bastard that's standing who has to deal with all of it. Of how Mack's having the same experience as me. They spawned it in a terrible location. That's so annoying. Ow! Oh! 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 Ah! Alright, so I think the statue I was looking for was basically there. Yeah, it was there on top of that thing. So I'm good. We'll skip that one for now. Come back another day. When the poltergeist will probably still be there. I ain't walking into it this time. Don't worry. I know you guys get your kicks watching me walk into worldly gigs, but it's not happening right now. Man, none of this would have happened. Are you kidding me? None of this would have happened if I'd put on the bread armor. What? What's on your mind, buddy? I don't have any vodka.
Що з тобою сталося?
I got anti-rat. I don't have any vodka.
Тримай антираді...
Bye. You have a certain skill you've honed over many hours in this game. I generally don't understand. Like I saw all of them, I was avoiding all of them, and then that one just like appears out of nowhere and gets my ass. There might be some guys hold up here, so I should quick save in case there's combat. I wonder if the Stalker devs ever illegally went hiking in the zone just to make sure they got the vibe right around here. Psi waves! Let's go! How long until I start getting attacked by invisible enemies? Or not real enemies, I should say, not invisible. Visible, but not really there. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't think I want to know. But I am curious. Is it friends or foes? Friends, I think. Yeah, they're friends. Should I help them with the rats? Probably. But they seem to have figured it out. Yo, the fire tunnel! You guys remember the fire tunnel? Oh, there was a ton of artifacts in here in Shadow of Chernobyl. I've never seen one on the wall before. Oh, they're spitting lava now. Okay, that's pretty cool. I hate invisible enemies in any game, and no one will change my mind. I don't mind them in Stalker, because there's usually a way to see them. Remember the exact path to take in the old games to sprint through this tunnel? You had to go through it a good few times in Shadow of Chernobyl. That's what I remember. Ah, it's beautiful. See, these are the kinds of parts of the game that I really enjoy. Getting to explore industrial yards and old apartment complexes and shit. I love it. I think this dude's hanging out inside this building. I'm not sure how to get in there, though. Bit irradiated. Okay, we got a nice hideout here. What's good, y'all? How we doing? Is everybody getting ready to ship out? Do these trains even run? What the hell are these things?
Добра людина.
Я приніс те, що ти просив. Дивно, що ця лампа досі ціла.
Добре. Відразу до справи.
Я бачив, на що здатен цей шмат лайна.
Варта штурмуватиме дугу найкращими
Well, these guys are
бійцями,
freedom, aren't
а
they?
цей шмат лайна допоможе нам скоротити їх чисельність.
Тобто ми повертаємось до того ж кровожерливого плану?
Скіф, зона так влаштована. Хтось має страждати, щоб позбавити від цього інших.
Ти все знав, сучий ти сину.
Скажи, тобі є куди повернутися? Чи ти знайшов, що шукав?
Стільки слів. І жодної відповіді.
Shit.
А що? Колись
I mean, I have two of them.
прокинувся в бункері вчених на станції Янів. Добрі люди прихистили, нагодували, хоча самі юрбилися в тісній залізній коробці. Хотів допомогти, віддячити. І ось одного
The
разу
scene is sped up
я
for explaining
натрапив
reaction gifs. Oh, that's pretty funny.
хімзавод.
I like that.
І так, ще один монстр з цегли. Але ж тоді він здавався оазою. І люди переїхали. Це був перший загін іскри. Ми тримались себе. Не лізли в чужі справи. Навіть під час нової війни. І одного дня бам-бам-бам! Тополя загинув першим.
He's a very animated character.
Попередити.
I did not finish Clear Sky. I haven't even
Сюди
played it.
дивись.
I guess I'm getting Clear Sky spoilers.
Але міг лише хрипіти.
This guy's a good
Дух та
method
я
actor.
намагалися тікати крізь цех. І тут другий штурмовий загін. Бам!
It's like I can see the
Але
the
змій
scene.
мав для них гостинець. Як? Браткам корону, варті похорону. Бам! Питання. Хто зараз на хімзаводі?
Варта?
Так, варта.
This is the scene where he reveals he's the pro tag from Clear Sky. Oh,
З
okay.
тих пір я розлюбив руїни. Усі, крім інституту. Тому вважай мій кровожерливий план як повернення боргу. Але це не лише моя війна. Так, твоя, його. Ти ж прийшов в зону за справедливістю.
I just wanted money for my
Усі ці
house.
жертви, усі ці смерті. Який в них сенс?
Який сенс? Ні темряви, ні смерті не існує. Стоїш на березі з самотнім моряком. І я із тих, хто вигріба тенета, коли йде безсмертя косяком.
Doesn't look like it'd be that heavy. How many of these things does he have?
Роби, що маєш, і таємне стане явним. Я це знаю напевно. А вам треба вірити.
Always the awkward moment at the end of a coupon when they have to default back to NPC mode.
Сигнал твоя робота? Це ж ти лодочці постачав випромінювачі. А Фаусту?
Лодочці потрібні були випромінювачі. Фаусту потрібні були випромінювачі. Професор.
Very cool seeing another game converge. There's a good number of points like that throughout the series that, I mean, I didn't appreciate it obviously at the time because I'd only played Call of Pripyat. But there was a moment in Call of Pripyat where you meet the protagonist from Shadow or Chernobyl. And Strelok, he's a pretty important lore character in this game as well.
Ти завадив Даліну повторити карибський експеримент. Навіщо?
Сумуєш за домом, Скіфе? Даремно. Якби Далін тоді продовжив, холодним став би не лише острів, а безхатьком не лише ти. Єдине, про що я жалкую, що ми втрутилися занадто пізно, як і ви, з бродягою.
It's a shame that Half-Life 2 didn't get anything like Blue Shift or Opposing Force. You mean as like an official game release instead of a mod?
Який в тебе план, Шраме? Що робимо далі?
План простий, як 5 копійок. Варта хоче знищити зону. Ну а разом з тим і нас з тобою, звичайно. Але ми їм ані першого. ані
But
другого
Half-Life did
зробити
get
не дамо.
Як?
Як?
Hunt for Freeman. Is that what it was called? They got
Будемо
that.
бити. Конкретно зараз. Над усі.
Hunt down the
Що
Freeman.
від
That's
мене
right.
вимагається?
That's what it was called.
Для початку зазирни до нашого техніка Штепселя. Забереш у нього контрольний випромінювач. Він розповість, де і що з ним робити.
Same brain cell. What a sweetheart moment.
А ще у техніка в ящику тебе подарунок чекає. Досить
Oh, is it time to
ховатися,
pick
Скіфе.
sides?
Час зоні
Do
нарешті
they have some
побачити,
freedom
що
armor
ти
for me?
один з нас.
Are these guys freedom? I don't really know. They might be their own. I really needed a lore book for this game. Honestly, I do. I basically guessed Scar was Clear's pro tag after he was able to avoid the zombies, which is a nod to a previous quest. Oh, okay. Each bot. We are so fucked. Don't turn off my goddamn lamp. This is a nice place they've got here. There's a nice little base. Is there somewhere for me to sleep? They have a tech. I assumed this was going to be another base, but I might be wrong. Bill, I need some lore fill in. Are these guys freedom or are they their own faction? Not me sitting here not knowing a single one of these titles. This is the fourth Stalker game. There's Stalker Shadow Chernobyl, Stalker Clear Sky, Stalker Call of Pripyat, and now Stalker 2, which is the fourth game. Heart of Chernobyl. Hello. Is this for me? I mean, I think mine is a little bit better, isn't it? It is. But I'll still sell it.
О,
Шрам сказав забрати в
ну якусь забрати можеш, а контрольний випромінювач я тобі з ним особливо не бався, а то були кадри. Тепер
Для чого це?
хочемо варті, але щоб наша мишоловка закрилася,
І
під заводом Промінь є покинутий комплекс. Там твоє завдання під'єднати випромінювач до установки та покинути комплекс.
So wait, don't the control emitters, these are the things that cause like psi waves and cause Monolith to go all haywire, right? They basically Clear Sky, although they may have some freedom members. Okay. Real SNES Final Fantasy situation here. It makes sense to a certain degree. I don't know if this is necessarily the motivation for why they called it Stalker 2 instead of just Stalker Heart of Chernobyl, but Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, Clear Sky, and Call of Pripyat are all like on the same engine, all look very similar, although Call of Pripyat is a decent step up visually from Shadow of Chernobyl, all mechanically very similar. Stalker 2 is like on a new engine. A good number of mechanics have not necessarily changed, have just been altered. The game feels very different. There's not so much like reused assets as there are in the other games. So I think that's why they called it Stalker 2, to really set it up as like, no, this is like the next iteration. So more like Half-Life, Blue Sky, OnlyFans, the Half-Life 2 then. Yeah, pretty much. I like when they do that, you know, it's a serious entry when it's another numbered entry. That's kind of like the vibe that I was getting when I first found out that like Stalker 2 existed. It was like, oh, this is like the next thing. This guy named Witcher, is that what he called? Witcher? Geralt? Geralt from Rivia? The White Wolf? Gwynblythe? Stop dropping the fucking tablet, bro. You're gonna break it. Is he gonna do it again? Also, good bit. Thanks. I appreciate it. Can I get a +2 for that? Don't give this guy anything expensive. He let go with both hands there. He had both hands clasped and then he just let go. He's trying to break it. But he's trying to be subtle about it. He doesn't want to seem like it was on purpose. He's trying to make it seem like it's an accident. But he's trying to break it. Look at that. See, he dropped it with both hands. It's not even like he stumbled. Okay, so they don't have anywhere to sleep. They don't have a shop. They just have a tech.
Ну, ти зрозумів. А я, значить, цей шлях простішим роблю. Ні, ну ти сам подумай. Якщо треба, можу і на твою амуніцію глянути.
Does he have, can he do upgrades that other techs can't do? No, who can? Who can install this upgrade? No one can work on my armor.
Справу зроблено.
Don't be ableist. Maybe his hands freeze up in spasm. He's a failure of a human being. That's what I'm hearing. So I'm taking this emitter. Wow, all the way down here? Okay. I don't know why. I'm a bit confused lore-wise as to what's going on. The fact that I found the emitter on Wild Island didn't surprise Scar at all. I don't like that he's keeping me in the dark, but he's got a plan to prevent the ward from destroying the zone, and the emitter will make it happen. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I understand the logic. I don't know if it necessarily makes sense, but... Scientists have detected a sudden spike in psi radiation in the sphere. Colonel Kushinov wants to know what's going on there. I need to get the source and investigate it. Signal seems to be originating from the emitter. It's hard to believe a device so small can bend people's will so effectively. I need to find someone who knows what to do with it. Okay, so Ward is working with Circa. They're basically Dalin's henchmen at this point. I think the Warden is essentially just Duty. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Like, Duty, Freedom, all of these names, like, the only ones that are still around seem to be the Monolithians. Everyone else seems to have, like, evolved with the zone. That's the helicopter crash. I remember that spot. I'm doing my best to keep up with the story. I really am. It's hard. I love these Stalker games, and I think the lore is really interesting. It can be difficult to keep up with the story. Or maybe it's just because I put, like, weeks in between streams or days in between streams. It makes it difficult for me to keep track of everything. I don't know. So let's see here. We live in Berserk for 5 minutes for $10 million. Okay. I think you finally found the one that I would do. Pip. I think I could probably. I mean, I guess it depends on where you drop me in. Like, if you're dropping me in the middle of the eclipse, then no, I'm not going to survive that. But if we're just talking about, like, okay, it just drops me into, like, a random city in the Berserk world and all I have to do is not die for 5 minutes, I feel like I can handle that. Video game story pacing has always been off to me. It's tough. I think, to pace it out properly, because like in a lot of games you're putting like potentially hours of gameplay between like major story plot twists, and it can be hard to keep up with all of it. That's why I don't know. I think stuff like God of War that like spatters in story here and there rather than like large swaths of time without it are pretty good. But I don't know, like it's really hard, I think, to find that like X factor that makes a story easy to follow. Like I think it's you have to make sure there's like not too many characters, not too many things to remember, but at the same time, like for more complex stories, you tend to need more characters, more things going on, and a lot of it is all about memorability, I would say, you know. I think like Golden Kamui is a very complex story, for example, and I'm talking about Golden Kamui because obviously I've been working on a video about it and it's just on my mind. But Golden Kamui is a pretty complex story. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of like different factions going on. There's a lot of like characters switching factions. There's a lot of like little details, but it's a fairly easy to follow story because Noda does such a good job of making every character so unique and so memorable that it's like, oh yeah, I could never forget Tanagaki. I could never forget Tsukishima. I can never forget these characters and what their place in the story is. I think I struggle with that with S.T.A.L.K.E.R because a lot of these guys to me are just Ukrainian dudes. Like Scar is a little more memorable because he's a little more eccentric. Dalin's a little more memorable because he's the only guy in the zone wearing a suit. But there's plenty of other characters that like I'm like I don't remember exactly who you are or what your role in the story is, and it takes me a couple minutes of talking to them to kind of remember. GK does such an incredible job of juggling parallel contexts. It really does. It does a really good job of like just switching back and forth between different groups of characters and like having it not be confusing. Speaking of Ragnarok, why is 100 gigabytes? I mean, that's not that shocking for... Holy shit. Holy shit. God of War, I wouldn't say. I mean, this game's 140 gigs, I think. It's just the way of modern video games, and I think it's genuinely a problem. Like, it is bad. Are these guys friends or foes? I think friends. Take that back, it's 175 gigabytes. It's just, I keep talking about this. I feel like I brought it up on the last like 6 streams, but like modern games are just getting ridiculously large, and we really need to get to a point where there's like, when you go to download a game, like there's a suite of options you can choose for like files you want to download. Like you can take like the uncompressed audio files that take up 50 gigabytes, or you can take slightly compressed audio files that are like 20 gigs. Or you can have 4K textures, or you can save half of the download size. I really need that. I need more of that. Because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that gets downloaded into games that like not every player's rigs are even going to be able to utilize. So you're just kind of wasting their space and their like internet data usage, and that's like really frustrating. It's genuinely something that you could argue as classes. It really is. Not everybody has... I mean, a lot of people are working with like one hard drive on their computer or one SSD that has, you know, I don't know, a terabyte or two, and it's not enough. I'm fortunate enough to be able to afford a lot of hard drives and solid state drives because I fucking need them for my video work, and the byproduct is that I have lots of storage for games too. I still have better pacing than the One Piece anime, though. True. It's so funny to me how many things have happened after I made my video, my adaptation video, shit talking the One Piece anime, that have basically confirmed my opinion on it. Like, obviously you can't confirm an opinion, but like lends credence to my opinion on it. Like, I posted about this on Blue Sky today. Like, I talked about how the anime was like really, really poorly animated and just looked like shit for like years. And a bunch of people were like, "No, it isn't. What are you talking about? You're just stuck up. You're ooh, an elitist." And then Toei announces that they're going to like re-edit Fishman Island to like fix the pacing and then also reanimate a ton of scenes. And it's like, do you think they would feel motivated to do that if the pacing and animation weren't horrible? Do you really think they would feel motivated to do that if those three things didn't exist? And then like the One Piece, the new One Piece anime, the like remake anime, kind of lends credence to the idea that the original anime just has horrible pacing and they're hopefully going to do it better. Like, so many things I've complained about have, in a sense, been addressed. Storage aside, there's also a matter of limited bandwidth and download speeds. There is that too. I mean, I just had to increase my internet to unlimited, and that's really not extra money that I want to be spending. I can, luckily, I'm in a place that I can afford to, but I really don't want to be spending that. I feel like if Steam just made a push to let developers know, hey, you can offer different tiers of graphics to download, it would take off. I honestly wonder, like, I don't know if Steam has that option, but they really should implement it. There's enemies about. I see him. Fuck. They saw me. Oh no. I'm gonna hope that they come to me. I made a small game in Unreal Engine before, and that shit made my storage beg for death. Okay, they're coming. Or they're about to toss a grenade in here. Oh, they tried to. I see a guy walking right there. They seem to have lost me. Uh-oh. Hey! Oh man, they got the whole fucking firing squad out for my ass. Fuck me. You know, I have this lovely shotgun and I'm just not using it, you know? I'm just not using it. Oh fuck, those guys were friends. I killed friends. I didn't mean to. I saw a lot of bodies. Shit. I saw guys with guns pointed at me. I think they were pointing them at my enemy, but I'm pretty sure these guys were friends. Oops. I'm sorry. Fuck. I did not need to use that first aid kit. I don't know why I did. I wasn't thinking. Well, lots of shotgun ammo to replace the stuff I just used. That's nice. Steam's game quality control is non-existent, so I doubt we'll see that. I mean, to be honest, I don't think quality control for games should be on Steam. I think, honestly, it's been a good thing that Steam opened up their platform to allow more developers to put their games on there. Sure, you have the people taking advantage of it and putting scams on the store, or really shit games on the store, but it's up to the consumer to be able to judge that quality. And, you know, with their refund policy being as lax as it is, it's not exactly easy, I wouldn't say, for developers to get away with selling you a shit game. Shit being like a game that is objectively broken, not... I don't know why I can't have my gun out in here. Shit meaning like a game that is objectively broken, not a game that is just bad. I'm guessing this place is probably story relevant at some point, but I'm just here a bit early, and so it thinks I shouldn't have my gun out, but there's no reason for me not to. I like how accessible game dev is these days. You're lucky to be able to actually browse the Steam store and not worry about installing viruses. That's true. Yeah, like ultimately it's very safe, I would say. Like, there's not like malware ending up on the Steam store. There's just a lot of really iffy hentai games, which Again, it's up to you as a consumer to not buy those if you don't want them. Hello. I'll take that. Are there any stashes along the way I should be hitting? Not that I know of. There was, right there. I just got it. I'm guessing this area will be more relevant later. Not my age games / silly. My bank statements after one scroll through the adult section on Steam is questionable. It is I here for another round of background noise to suffer in Team Fortress 2 with. Sounds great, Belfry. I'm happy to be your background noise today. Thank you for choosing Captain Mack stream as your background noise. Appreciate it if you would leave a like for the service. And thanks for hanging out. Is anyone up in that guard tower? I can't see nobody. This place is just full of whirly gigs. I feel like the whirly gig thing is confirmation bias, man. There's plenty of times that I don't get hit by them. I'm not gonna lie. You guys just don't pay attention to the times that I don't get sucked up into them. Just pulled a load of laundry to find a mostly undissolved detergent pod. F. I might need to give that another run. For some reason, whenever I leave a like on your streams, the like button stops updating, and it's only on your streams too. So for me, it still says only one like. That's okay. Maybe it is only one like. Maybe these people are slacking. Maybe they just don't like the stream, you know? Maybe they hate watch. Shout out to the Captain Mac livestream hate watchers. Appreciate you. There are a lot of anomalies around here. It really feels like at some point, like, S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, like, took off the kids' gloves. Around when Monolith reactivated. They started like, you know, having roving packs of enemies again. More mutants. More anomalies. Laying it all on freedom isn't fair, Alex. They might not be the friendliest bunch, but who in the zone is? If you got cash, they'll do what you need. Guns, ride rust dog, they've got you covered. Just don't cause trouble at the checkpoint. So there is still freedom somewhere around here. Maybe I'm about to run into them. Maybe the fact that those guys are dead is meant to indicate that that freedom ain't being so nice this time around. I feel like freedom's generally chill. You know, their whole thing is like, let the zone be. They mostly just fight with duty. They're cool to the stalkers. Well, that place looks like it's going to be fun to explore. Whoa. It's like the flash and light show, fellas. I think there's a problem with your battery. I think you're gonna need a new battery. Man, I just remember the time that my car wouldn't start and the mechanic was like, oh yeah, it's the battery. And then they replaced my battery. And then it turned out it was actually the alternator that wasn't charging the battery. So then they replaced the alternator and I got charged for both. Even though they were wrong about the battery needing to be replaced, they still charged me for it. And also there was the time that I went to get my brake pads replaced and they replaced my brakes, which I did not ask for, but I didn't challenge them on it because I'm afraid of mechanics.
І скільки нам ще в патрулі стерчати? Зотов сказав, до отримання нових розпоряджень. Отже, патрулюємо, поки колінця дрижати не почнуть. Як треба буде, капітан з нами зв'яжеться, решта не наш клопіт.
There's guys here somewhere. One of them seeing me.
Прикинь, зараз взагалі повна дичина була. Проходжу повз підвал, чую, Федорчук щось кричить.
Oh, this place is being goofy, huh?
Бля, слухай, у мене там теж схожа хрінь періодично трапляється. Тільки я зазвичай про це мовчу. Та я би забив, якби цей мудак на мене ввечері не наїхав, що це я його звідти кликав.
Appears whoever's noticing me is quite close by. I can't wait to pick up the artifact until all these guys are dead, but... Oh, there's a real anomaly field we've got here, huh? Seems like the artifact I'm looking for is in the middle of this bubble, which is stressful. Fuck, it was right there. I gotta deal with the guys before I try to hunt this down. I'm gonna be too stressed out waiting for them to notice me otherwise. Oh yeah, there's a good few guys here. My assumption is that they are not friend. I'd like this guy to stop wandering so I can take him out. Oh, this guy's very close by. Oh shit! Where did he even see me? I don't... Fuck. There's a guy like right here, I swear. Ah! Ah! Did they toss a grenade in here? I think I have a nice, safe little hole right here, but it might not be as safe as I think. I know that guy's not dead. I forgot these fields kind of block bullets, don't they? Well, that's a boon for me at the moment. There's a way to trick your brain that you're tasting salt. You gotta hold an imaginary salt shaker and pour it into your mouth. That's funny. What a nifty idea. I'll trust you and not try it. Come on, guys. You got to get past the needle field if you want to hit me. I'll just ignore him. I basically have a shield right now. I'm starting to get closer, I think. one right here. I knew it. Shit. We need some well-placed shots to get through this guy's armor. Max, did you know that if you get an imaginary shake weight, you can get real muscles? Thank you guys are giving me so many fitness tips today. I appreciate that. I'm really into fitness. I know you guys know that. Get that bastard from here. Yeah, I kind of chose a good spot to deal with all this. Like, the needle field is creating a nice shield for me. So I only have to deal with one side of the enemies. Oh man, there's so many guys here. Jesus. I'm in a tree. Got him. I think I saw another one around there. The NPCs are too dumb to walk around the needle field, so. Alright, is there anyone else in that direction? I'm sure there are, I just can't see them. I think he just threw a grenade into the sucky suck field. Man, what are you playing? Starfield or sucky suck field? They're the same, Mac. Fair enough. Just like all Bethesda games. They're all the same. What are you doing over there now? Oh, I guess he was trying to chase me down. You're gonna have to come out of the anomaly field, otherwise you aren't gonna hit me, bro. I mean, you can keep trying, but it ain't gonna work. None of this would have happened if I'd used the bread armor. I don't want your shitty gun. I just want the ammo. I didn't mean to fire that bullet right now. I'm sorry if I spooked you, everybody. I mean, it'd be nice if they like walked through the needle fields and just bled themselves out. I thought you were playing Modern Warfare. Nah, bro, this is S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Did he walk back to the other side of the field? I think he might have. I genuinely think he might have. Oh no, he's right here. Hey, buddy. Stiff as a board, that man. All right. That was, I would say, a pretty excellently executed combat encounter. I had a lovely position to shoot them without putting myself in much danger. All right, and now I know the artifact is kind of in the middle of that spot right there. At least I think it is. Ow. I was trying not to do that, but I can hear it. Where is it? You little shit! Where is it? Near. North Star. Ow, stop. Night Star. That wasn't worth it. I have a lot of med kits. I can just heal myself using med kits and bread. I don't have to use a first aid kit. Night Star gives, ooh, strong radiation, but strong weight. I think I have, yeah, with the bubble, I think I can just equip that immediately. Oh, that's an extra 9 kilograms. Oh, that's fucking sick. Oh, fuck yes, Night Star, let's go. Totally worth all the damage I took trying to get you. I've never found something like that. It was sitting right there. What do you mean? Unless the artifacts are randomized, I guess. But that's a good one. That's a good find. I've for sure picked that field multiple times. Okay. Endurance regens my addiction, though. I'd like to get a suit with 4 slots, so I maybe have a little more options. I end up overweight so often that I can't help but gravitate towards weight. How'd you know my cat just went to sleep? What did I say? Night Star. Oh, funny. I get it. I'm sure that's not it for the enemies around here, but I ought to be safe for the time being. If there were any dudes in any of these buildings, they would have come out. Probably. Condensed milk! We love condensed milk. I feel like they're gearing me up for a fight. I feel like I should have brought more ammo. This is what I was talking about before when I said that I was considering like increasing my ammo stores. Like they're pitting me against a lot more enemies. The amount of I'll find a way in. The amount of ammo that I'm bringing for the job doesn't really feel like enough anymore. Let's see here. I bet if I can get up there, probably shoot the lock through the window or something. Ammo efficiency is the stat I optimize most for in Stalker lol. 556 sniper, go burr. I try to one-shot everybody I can. Is that the game meter? Yeah. You'll notice that it isn't going off at all when it's right next to me, so obviously it is off. It's not working too well. Can't get out that window. Even the Saga video proven as such. The Golden Convoy video is so much worse too. Because the men in Golden Convoy are just so hot. Like every single one. There's just no way I could make a Golden Convoy video without talking about it. Oh, here we go. Never mind, that's nothing. Unless I can... No. That sector is broken, go replace it. Ah! Here we go. I'm big gaming. See that shit? Honestly, I feel like I skipped a lot of locked doors in the early game because I didn't realize there was like puzzles attached to them. I like the ones that are in here. I feel like I was a lot more efficient with ammo earlier in the game, like before the armor-piercing enemies started, before the enemies with armor started showing up, when just a single headshot could reliably take down an enemy. Now it's not so reliable now. But I don't like, I really only want to use armor-piercing rounds if I'm stealthing. Otherwise, it feels kind of wasteful because it's like 2 bullets versus 1 is not too big of a difference, and the armor-piercing round is so, armor-piercing rounds are so hard to come by. But I don't know. At the same time, that couple extra seconds that they're alive can be kind of a problem. I'm not even paying attention. Thanks, Andres. Ripped the 100% save. Well, it's not like the game's keeping track, so... It just means I missed some stashes early on. It's not too big of a deal. I don't remember if there was much of that in the earlier games. I don't think there was in Shadow of Chernobyl. Maybe I just didn't notice it. I don't remember if there was in Call of Pripyat a lot of puzzles like that. The way, the thing, I found Call of Pripyat, not Call of Pripyat. I found Shadow of Chernobyl frustrating because, like all of the Stalker games, there was a bunch of stashes littered throughout the map. But in Shadow of Chernobyl, they wouldn't have anything in them unless you had found, like, the guy who would direct you to that stash. Like, unless you found a PDA pointing out that that stash was there, there wouldn't be anything inside it, which really pissed me off. So you could find, like, a pretty well-hidden stash, but there would just be nothing inside of it because you hadn't found, like, the guy that would direct you there. There was, like, one puzzle in Call of Pripyat. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think there was a ton of that. So when I started coming across locked doors in Shadow of Chernobyl, my immediate thought was, okay, that's locked. I need a key, and I would just walk away. I wouldn't think like, okay, maybe there's a way to get in there that I just don't know. But I figured it out eventually. Am I going to a giant? Am I going into a giant hole in the ground? Oh, that's lit. That's lit. I love holes in the ground. Can't just take the door? No, of course not. Why would you? Stupid thing to ask. I think I just felt a level transition. The game lagged a little bit, which makes me think it turned off a bunch of stuff outside and turned on a bunch of stuff in here. Oh. Oh, there's going to be some mutants in here. Ah! A side blocker. How nice of them to randomly put that on an enemy for no reason. Why did shooting game remind me I plan to watch Blue Lock? I have no idea. I'm excited for season 2. Yeah, enjoy the slideshow, buddy. going to be great. Well, I now have 2 side blockers because I always keep one with me in case I run into one of those dicks. What's up, Hans? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on your way in. I appreciate that. How you doing today? Ugh. Fuck Circa, man. I love exploring derelict old buildings. My favorite part of the experience. Okay, I can't turn that on yet. That figures. I know you ain't alone. You little bastards are never alone. He was just waiting for me to activate him. Oh, this guy is degraded. You don't see a lot of skeletons in the zone. You do see a lot of bodies. Not a lot of skeletons, I don't feel like. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. I need a code. Do you have a plan for Golden Convoy for making a video? Maybe. I wonder. Maybe.
Прибув у розташування комплексу Луч з метою пошуку та ліквідації
Ah, deleting records.
посилань на проект
They're just like the government.
та його зв'язку з групою. Одразу було виявлено архівний аудіозапис доцента Орлова щодо проведення першого успішного тестування. Можна вважати винятково щасливим збігом обставин той факт, що ці дані не потрапили до сторонніх рук, оскільки перебували у всіх на виду. Продовжую пошук будь-яких інших матеріалів проекту X, зокрема пов'язаних з переобладнанням дуги у ПСІ-установку.
Golden Convoy doesn't have big men, so Mack won't cover it. Yeah, not a single big man in Golden Convoy. Not a one.
Хто тут?
Joe? I should probably look through that recording I just listened to. Awful lot of these AKs in here. I don't think I have anything to do here other than jump in that hole. I'm trying to order a replacement debit card from my bank. It right now is closed and their online system isn't working. Ah, that's so frustrating. Okay, that's a lovely sound. That's one of those sounds we enjoy hearing.
Не заблукав.
You talking to me? Schlatt would literally feel so safe and unthreatened and non-horny at all if he were in the GK universe. Oh, yeah. There wouldn't be anything to make him question his sexuality at all. Swear to God, if Mack is jump scared by a rat again, I wouldn't put it past me.
знайдено та вилучено уривки даних щодо експерименту зі створення карти ноосфери з розташуванням та взаємозв'язками синапсів в її просторі. Стан комплексу достатньо нестабільний. Багато документів було знищено внаслідок природних причин. Чорт! Більша частина обладнання буквально розвалюється в руках.
Man, if only someone hadn't deleted all those documents. Oops.
Лише в цих звітах. Боляче.
Dude smacked his dick into a desk.
Я ж не заблукав.
Can't wait to see you joke around and introduce favorite characters in Golden Comedy video. It'll be great, Hans, I'm sure. Fuck. I hate those cat creatures. Can't break that down, it doesn't seem. What do we got in here? Something for Papa? Why, thank you, Mr. Skeleton. You're so friendly. Why is Discord Nitro $100 a year? That's insane. Because it legitimately offers a really good service. I don't think Discord Nitro is at all an overpriced service, considering you can post... You can basically use it as cloud storage by posting large-sized pictures and videos. You can stream at a very high quality, very stably. I'd say that's not a service that's particularly unvaluable, and I don't want to see ads on Discord, so I'm fine with paying for it. That's the detector I already have, but I can at least sell this one. I haven't gotten a new detector in a really long time. I've been using this bear detector forever. And I haven't found a single bear with it. And it's also really heavy, so I'm not going to carry it after all.
Знайдено сліди завершального етапу переобладнання комплексу для дистанційного керування дугою з малахіту. Щоб його. Та цих приміщень немає навіть на моїх мапах. І це мост називає вичерпним інформуванням. От курва. Ще й кодовий замок. І як по-вашому зрозуміти, чи залишилися там сліди зв'язку із свідомістю? Просто чудово. Доведеться мудохатись з кодом. І що цей грюбаний доцент Орлов міг собі накрутити? Що це було? Хто тут?
Was that a cat sound? Yeah, I think he was dealing with the cat monster. It's not unreasonable. I just don't want to pay that much just to use animated emotes and multiple server profile pictures as profiles. Well, again, that's not the only service it's providing, though. I think you still get those things if you use like Discord Basic and not like the full Nitro. I might be wrong, but Nitro is just if you want like the high quality streaming and higher file sizes. And to rearrange the living room, I just don't have friends who use Discord. Really? Or do you live somewhere where something is used more than Discord? I feel like Discord is almost like the default internet communication at this point. I would pay for Nitro even if I didn't get those perks because I enjoy the platform that much and use it more than enough to justify that cost. That's how I feel about YouTube. Everyone shits on like, oh, YouTube Premium, YouTube Premium. Oh, why would I pay for YouTube Premium? It's a great service. That's why. YouTube is like my primary form of entertainment. I'm okay with paying to not have ads on it and knowing that I'm paying for the creators that I like to get more money from my views. And YouTube Music, like, people on the internet shit on people so much for paying for things. And believe me, I get it. We're all being fleeced by a lot of platforms right now, and I totally understand why like piracy is coming back in force, and I even commend it at this point because we're all getting ripped off, and the only way we have to fight back is to pirate shit until a better service comes out. But Discord Nitro, YouTube Premium, these are good services. I don't mind paying for these. I didn't know YouTube Premium gave creators more money per view. Very old school Belfry. Yeah, it's a little advertised part of the service because most people don't care about it. But YouTube Premium viewers pay more per view than ad viewers do. YouTube creators get a cut of premium subscriptions. My friends don't really play video games, and if we want to talk, we just call. Okay, I see. I don't pirate anime, personally. Oh. Couple of rats. If color turned into taste, which do you think would be the tastiest? I think pink would be pretty tasty. Lots of pink things are very nice, very pleasant flavors. Oh, there's gonna be a creature in here. I can just smell it. It's so dumb having to have multiple streaming services to watch certain anime. There's a constant cycle of like content availability over time, right? There was a time when like streaming was like this ultimate thing that like saved people's like entertainment costs because it was so much cheaper and so much better than like having a TV subscription. And then everybody made a streaming service, and then every show and movie got split across a dozen streaming services, and now streaming services are the same as just having a bunch of cable channels. So eventually a new service will come out that will be affordable again, but it's going to be some time until that happens. I pirate only until I have a way to get official and proper sources, mainly for books and manga. I try to pay... the only time that I justify pirating is when I believe that I am being screwed over for the cost, whatever, or for the service, and that pirating does not hurt the creator of the work. I would never pirate manga or anime. Well, not necessarily anime. I would never pirate manga because mangaka relies so heavily on the sales of their manga. Like even if it's like a cost that's too expensive, like Kodansha charges way too much for manga on their Kane manga app, but I still pay for it because I want the creators I like to get money and for the publishers to see that people want to read their work, so that it keeps coming out.
Друга стадія тестування дуги. Запуск через 3, 2, 1.
I could have guessed the door code was 1976, but it's stupid.
Обробка інформації. Вирубаємо.
What just killed that?
Чарівно. Тест можна вважати успішним. Думаю, можна приступити.
Oh, fuck me. I haven't seen one of those in this game. Oh, I hate these things. You little shit. Oh, no, I did see one of these. Never mind. Fuck, I can't remember. He has a little shield up, right? I have to wait for him to, like, put his shield down. Or use a grenade or something. Oh, he's got a shield. No, don't take my gun, you dick. Got him! Let's go. I'm gaming. What is that thing? Oh, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. My thing is that it just takes forever for all my favorite books to get translated, but as soon as it gets translated or released, I buy a copy. That's kind of where I'm at too. There's a lot of like, it's nice having like Shonen Jump and Kodansha doing like simul publications, but there's a lot of manga that you have to wait for like the tankobon to come out and then be translated to read more chapters, and I want to read the chapter when it comes out. So in that case, like I'll read like a fan translation and then buy the official release when it comes out. Have you seen the new bill backed by big corporations like Netflix, Disney to kill pirating sites like H-Anime and such? I haven't, but it won't work. Try to kill pirating sites, the new ones will just you know, show up. There's no way to stop it. Their shield can't block explosions. Okay, I was smart to do that then. Oh boy. I'm being real. I really don't feel like putting the emitter in here is a good idea, like at all. It feels like just it could not be a good idea. I don't know how trustworthy Scar is. I mean, he's a little loopy. And isn't that thing gonna fuck with my mind too? Oh yeah, things are getting weird. Was that door blocked before? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Did I go out the other door just now? Or is the fucking layout of the building changing as a result of the emitter? It's not the sites, it's the DNS service, so it's a little more robust of an attack. Okay. Good job, mate. You made an even bigger monolith. I don't think that's what's going on. Maybe that's what's happening, but I trust Scar enough to not think he's trying to create a larger monolith. The whole fucking building layout changed. Oh, that's a tad unusual. These guys aren't even going to be real. I'm calling it now. These guys aren't even going to be real. I'm going to waste a bunch of ammo killing them, and they're not even going to be real. They're going to be as fake as my girlfriend. My right, boys. She goes to another school. You wouldn't get it. So we created a machine that warps reality. Great. Yeah, like, I didn't think it was probably a good idea, but here we are. God, even AP rounds aren't enough for that. I need stronger ammo. I think you just left out the other door, lol. Okay, maybe. It didn't feel like I did, though. I swear I checked which door I was going out. Be careful not to go overweight. I'm not going to be overweight throughout this section. I'm done being a fatty. I'll be good. I'll be good. I won't overload myself. I want to check out Me-Side. I haven't played Me-Side, no. I've seen a lot of memes about it. I don't know if it's actually a good game or if people just like anime waifus. These close quarters are what this shotgun was made for. You should have been wearing a helmet, buddy. Someone's coming down the stairs. I think. Or maybe I'm just hearing my own footsteps. I don't know. You okay? He's a little irradiated, but he's okay. Well, I mean, I'm sure I will go overweight, but what I mean, Mondo, is that I'm not going to, like, stay overweight the way that I frequently have. No, I don't want to draw out the grenades. See, there's so much ammo I pick up that I don't use, but I like to hoard it because, like, I might need it at some point. But, like, this is a lot of weight of ammo right there. These things are worth nothing. They don't take up a lot of weight, but they're worth nothing, so just toss them. I'd like to hold on to these in case I find one of these grenade launchers. Eventually. I don't need these. We can eat some bread. There we go. It tells you all the guns that use it, so if I never plan on using those guns. Well, the problem is I don't exactly know the guns very well. I don't think I'll use UDB compacts or M10 Gordons ever. But there's plenty of these other guns that I just don't know the name of. Okay, these are all almost exclusive for AKs, which I'm sure I have tons of this ammo back at home. You find it on everybody. RPM 74. Don't know what that is. No, you ate your armor. I'm just idly scrolling through Netflix and I'm seeing anime I never heard of, like Lookism, Blue Box, Eden Zero, Blue Giant, Mashal, etc. I know a couple of those. Blue Box is a pretty cute romance anime. Mashal's a pretty stupid, in my opinion, comedy anime, but a lot of people like it. It's just not to my taste, I guess. I don't need more bandages. We can chill on that. If you haven't heard of Mashal, you're a disgrace to the anime community. I have a feeling Andres is not going to like my take that Mashal isn't very good. Ooh. Beautiful shot there. Mashal's like One Punch Man meets Harry Potter, but none of the nuance of either. That's a pretty good way to put it. Ah, I'm sure there'll be no one waiting for me at the top of this hole. I'm completely safe. Oh, surprisingly, I am completely safe. For the moment. So how did they get past the door? I could loot them so they're real, but how do they get past the door? I might be able to stealth this, or they might just automatically be on guard. They're on guard. So we're not going to stealth it. I got it, Jack. Good luck with deactivating the noosphere or some shit. Appreciate you, Bill. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, that guy might have been the last guy. There's no more red, so we should be safe for the time being. Or it just means there's more guys who didn't hear him die. In which case, it's still... Yep. Yep. They're still here. They just didn't activate.
Бекере, прийом. Прийом. Усім закріпитися на позиціях та бути готовими до бойового зіткнення.
There's gonna be a lot of guys to deal with, methinks.
Висока ймовірність повторного нападу.
Methinks it's not gonna be safe. She wanted to use that. I think I tend to forget that bandage... I'm doing good about it today, but I tend to forget that bandages can be used for healing. They're not just for bleeding. Ah, okay, we're back above ground now. Game can't be saved right now. Cringe. So there's probably a whole party of dudes going on around here somewhere, ready to take my ass out. Little do they know, I'm ready to take their asses out too. To dinner. We're going on a date. Did I just see a gun peek around that corner? Or am I seeing things? Is the building getting to me? Oh no, there's definitely a gun right there. What the? My gun just jammed? Oh my god, I haven't had jam in hours. I haven't had a gun jam in like dozens of hours. My gun must be damaged. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty worn down at this point. Whoa. Might want to switch weapons. I didn't even know guns could jam in this game. Only if they're like pretty badly damaged. And I've done a pretty good job of maintaining my guns, so I haven't had to worry about it much. But there's a lot of guys to kill here, and I'm going through a lot of shotgun ammo, so it's pretty understandable. Are there going to be any guys on the roof? Once you reach 100K, you're going to release your OnlyFans account? I'm already on Patreon, so I can just set that to NSFW. It's too freaking dark. I can't see if there's any guys here. I was hoping I could spot some headlamps, but that might have been it. It might have just been that group of guys. What are you confused about, Soft? Captain Mack at Patreon is fucking lit. If you guys want to find out more about what I'm working on at the moment, if you're curious about the kind of video I'm working on, or if you already know what I'm working on, if you're curious what it's looking like, just $5 a month. That's a fucking deal. You get free. You get an update on what I'm working on every week. An exclusive stream every month. Written reviews. If you can't wait to hear my thoughts on some fucking bullshit, there's written reviews. It's a fucking treat, I tell ya. I'd like to believe that there's no one out here, but it just feels a bit too good to be true. Where am I heading to right now? It just wants me to leave. Well, I can leave in any direction. I don't have to go that way. Why is your radio so fucked up, Scar?
Отже, упорався. Іншого я від тебе й не чекав. Ти добре попрацював і заслужив місце в першому ряду на прийде.
What does that mean? What are you gonna do?
Ми вже на дозі. У монолітівців під носом. Тому виховайся туди. Чекаємо лише на тебе.
I'm not here for your videos, I'm here for your masculinity. That's a valid reason too. No matter what bullshit Soft tries to say. That's a good reason too. So they want me to head there. I would prefer to head back to a base and unload some of my shit. But that is a tall order because the closest location is quite far. Probably Zalicia would be the closest place. Do I make the trek? I feel like I should make the trek because I'm gonna pick up more shit. I'm such a hoarder. You know I'm gonna pick up more shit. And my gun is damaged, so I should get it repaired. Is your For You page also the Luca and the ad trade? What are you asking me? I don't use TikTok, so I don't have a For You page. What is ad trade? I see the sphere. See, the spheres are easy to spot. Easy to spot. The electrical spots, easy to spot. It's the whirly gigs that are hard to catch. Is this a functioning bridge? Can I take this bridge as a shortcut? Looks like train tracks. It's not really a walkway. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. I think it'd probably get me where I want to go a little bit faster. So why don't we'll take a turn up here. Anthony Davis? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Is that a celebrity? I don't keep up with pop culture, so I don't know celebrities that well. Or is it just some TikToker? I will not get caught by the whirligig. I will not get caught by the whirligig. I promise you I will not get caught by the whirligig. Nor the sucky suck bubble. God, this road is just covered. Just fucking covered in whirligigs and bubbles. Yeah, no wonder they didn't add cars to Stalker. You can't drive across the zone, you fucking die. Is this where I'm supposed to turn? This isn't much of a road. Whoa. The NBA? I don't know anything about sports. I'm sorry, Jacob. I don't follow sports at all. How is that bear tracker not run out of batteries? That's good communist batteries we got shoved in this thing. You don't understand. One piece of live action looks good. I'm worried about the CGI director holding his cock. He's not noteworthy for making CGI. Is he the same dude that did the first season? Because the first season had pretty good CGI. They did a pretty good job with that. I mean, listen, no one's noteworthy until they do the thing. Oh, what the? Whoa! There's quite a stash of crap I've found. Dude, that's the same one I got you on? Okay. Well, good for you. I hope you're happy. You think I remember anything that's happened in the past 5 minutes? Because I don't. Still so overweight. Can you stop forgetting everything for 5 minutes? No. I cannot do that. I'm sorry. I have to check. Oh my god, these trains are full of shit. Alright. I can't pick all of this up. I'm going to be losing way too much stuff that I actually want. I'm just going to have to come back through here at some point. Friends or foes, do you think? I think friends, but I'm not sure. Friends. I think they're friends. Did you just ignore loot, Mac? Are you okay? I have no choice. I'm so overweight. I'm going to pass through this area again on my way back to the mission, so we'll just pick up all that crap when I run through there. You never do that? Because I'm so, like, obsessive about, like, I'm always worried that I'm going to miss something huge that I really need. And so I obsessively hoard loot and keep everything. And let myself be overweight for hours of gameplay just so I can stash a bunch of crap that I'm never going to use. Listen, like, my hoarding tendencies in video games are useful. You know, in Metaphor, I was able to clear the final dungeon in 1 day because I had hoarded so much MP recovery stuff throughout the course of the game. And that, by doing that, I was able to finish every, like, social link and do all the Coliseum stuff and every quest. Like, I was able to do everything in Metaphor, mostly due to my hoarding. I hoard all the items and then never use them, not even for the final boss. You okay? It's cool, I'm a friend.
Я так розумію, ти грохнув цих сталкерів. Варта може пишатися таким захисником.
Не наривайся, вільний. Вали, я не хочу більше стріляти.
Neither do I, buddy.
Навіщо стріляти? Що ти тут охороняєш? Трупи? Де твій загін? Тебе
Skip is always so calm. He's like got a gun pointed at him. He's like, it's chill, guy, it's chill.
Командування не виходить на зв'язок. У мене наказ не пускати. Трясся твої. Пішло все до біса. Дай горілку.
I don't have any vodka. I'm really sorry. Is he gonna be mad at me if I don't hand over vodka? Can I just walk? Any of these guys got vodka? You okay? Do either of these guys got vodka? They don't. Okay, he's chill. He's chill. He's alright. Oh my god. I think I'm right at the limit of what I can do before going overweight. 62 pounds. I think it's kilograms, sorry. I think I'm just barely not overweight at this point. Release the DNA for your hair. Well, the DNA for my hair is just my DNA. So, I'd prefer not to give you access to that information. I feel like there's... I was going to start talking about this before I ran into that guy, but there's something to be said about, like... There needs to be a way for a game to convince you that the items you hoard are worth using at certain points. And it needs to be, like... difficult enough. Or require enough thinking. I know I'm overweight and I said I wouldn't be, but I'm right next to the camp, so it's okay. There needs to be a way for the game to kind of convince you that using your items is okay. Like, they need to make some items not so rare that you never use them, but rare enough that you like, are smart about using them. There are enemies. Enemies fighting something big and angry. Oh, it's a pseudo dog. Ow. Where am I? There's a dog biting my ass. One more bandage and your legs will break. I think I'll use one of those bandages and see if it sets me back under. No, I'm going to need to drop some stuff for one to be underweight. I wouldn't really care about being overweight right now if there weren't guys outside who wanted to kill me. But maybe I can just avoid them. You shouldn't drink unpasteurized cat milk, Andres. That's not healthy. What the hell is that? Is there a bloodsucker here? Yeah, there is. Oh, one shot, one kill, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. I also think it's important for a game to like not. Well, I guess this is just based on how I play video games. I guess I was gonna say I think it's important for a game to not be so overpopulated with items that you end up with almost like choice anxiety where you. There's another one. You little shit. Oh, another one shot, one kill. Man, Zolincia, you gotta take care of this bloodsucker problem. There's way too many of them really close to the fucking base. Because like I always think of games like Skyrim where there's like a million potions that do various different things, and part of it is because Skyrim is so easy that it ends up feeling pointless to use any of them. But it's like I get paralyzed with choice where it's like I'm carrying a million potions and I never end up using those. So I just when I do playthroughs of Skyrim, I just don't pick up potions. I only pick up health potions and like maybe magic potions, but like every other potion, like a water breathing potion, invisibility potions, potion of like temporary extra health, whatever, I just don't use them. I never ever use them because there's just I get like paralyzed by choice with how many of them there are, and like scared to use them at the wrong time, and so it's better for me just not to carry them at all. I'm such an item hoarder that my friends constantly complain about me taking all the loot in Minecraft. I'm a big hoarder in Minecraft too. That's why I'm glad the server for the. That's why I'm glad the community server had the like backpacks that just give you just a shit ton of extra inventory, because with all the extra items that are introduced by all the mods too, I would have been fucked by the amount of items that I would be carrying around constantly.
Ну, гляди.
Fix my fucking gun!
Ще.
Is there a Patreon Minecraft server? No, there's a community Discord. There's a community Minecraft server. You can get the information on the Discord. It's free for anyone to join. We've been having a lot of fun with it over the past couple of weeks. It's not $20 a month. The Patreon doesn't even cost that much. Patreon's just $5 a month. I'm tempted to keep more first aid kits with me, but I haven't run out at any point. So maybe it would be overkill for me to do that. All right, now to make the long trek back to that location. Gotta get back to the train so I can collect all that loot. What's going on? I heard someone groaning. Streams don't pay for themselves. I mean, I streamed without income, well, income from streaming for many, many years. So they don't. I had to pay for them with my full-time job, but I'm thinking about getting a GPU upgrade, but I don't want to spend that money. Ah, my inventory is low again. I can hoard more items. What's your full-time job? I still have a full-time job. It's not a was situation. It's an is, and I work as a purchaser. Although back before I had YouTube income, I was just working as a buyer at Whole Foods. A purchaser. It's my job to buy things. That's a lot of guys. Holy shit. Ow. How are they hitting me? Oh my god, there's so many of them! You kidding? Oh my god, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. Is there a dog just sitting there? There sure is. Oh, Christ. Hopefully they follow me in here. I'd feel more confident taking them on inside this building rather than out there. They all have helmets on. Like, these are not... It's not even like 5 guys that I can quickly take out. It's like 5 guys, heavily armored, not easy to kill. Ah. I'd rather not use up all of my rifle's ammo, but the enemy has fled. I mean, I have, I guess, but not really. I'm protected by this wall. I think it might just be the one guy left. Maybe? Was that it? It's quite a few mods I'm going to install. It's really easy. They got a mod pack set up. You just got to install the zip. They made it pretty stress-free, I'd say. Well, I managed to make it out another day. I have such massive skills. There be no enemy I cannot face. Just enemies that are a little hard. That's all. But yeah, man, like I was saying earlier, like the introduction of enemies with armor piercing, or well, with armored heads, makes this game so much harder. 5 guys before, not too big of a deal. Just pop off their heads and you're done. Now it's like, oh shit. It's gonna take more than a couple shots to take them down. And am I going the right way? Where the fuck? How did I end up over? Where did I cross this river before? Wasn't it here? No, it wasn't. Where did I? It wasn't there. It wasn't there. So I mean, I obviously didn't take the turn off house. Oh, it's over here. Okay, yeah, I went on a massive. I didn't go that far though. I can just turn around. I didn't turn when I should have. I'm gonna head out. See you later, everyone, and thank you for the stream, Mac. You're welcome, but don't thank me for it. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Mac, the monolith is getting to you. Yeah, I guess so. The monolith calls to me. I should have been checking my map. I gotta make sure to leave pins when I gotta turn because I just forget. Whoa. I think he's friend. He's just sitting at a fire. Max acting like he called an Uber when he got drunk. I was confused because I thought the bridge was closer to me than it was, but I was looking at the wrong part of the island. It's a pretty straight shot from here. Should have my radar out. Did you bring that man some vodka? I forgot about the vodka. Oh, shit.
Так що,
Sorry, I don't.
З собою немає.
вали звідси.
I gotta remember to bring it. See, I don't carry vodka with me normally, so I gotta remember to bring him some vodka because I want to see what he'll do with it. And unfortunately, none of the guys he killed have any, which makes sense because he would have picked it off of their bodies. There might be some somewhere else. That's water. He's not gonna want water. He's not some pussy water drinker. Oh, Mac, it's just you and I, and the gay meter is going off, which is sus. Well, it's not just you and I, but I just killed a bug in my room with a toenail by accident. How did you manage that? That's impressive. So remind you whenever the opportunity arises. Yeah, if you happen to, I mean, if anybody happens to see vodka on any of the bodies I loot, remind me that I need vodka. Because I might forget. Or if you just see any sitting on a table. Is that place filled with toxic gas? What the hell's going on? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's all fucky. What the hell happened here? Oh, that place is lovely. Don't you just want to take a hike through there? Okay, I'm going the right way. I was playing with it and accidentally flicked it out at the speed of light and it directly hit a baby roach. I will refrain from judging how wretched that entire situation is and just tell you congratulations. Well done. Don't worry, loot. I came back for you. Oh, yeah. Give me that shit. Give me that fucking loot. Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh. I can't get it. Yes. The loot, it belongs to me. Well, I couldn't set it off with my bolt, so. I was hoping I could walk there without setting it off, but apparently not. Oh yes, all of the loot I dropped. You thought you were gonna stay here? No, my precious boys, I'll bring you with me too. I might end up dropping you again in favor of something more useful, but I'll take you for now. That is beer, not vodka. Just know that impaled a little demon, a demonic entity. Well, good for you. Oh, Christ. Let me just climb back up in the train. Ow. Man, shout out to Honey for sponsoring every YouTuber and then being really, and then stealing money from those same YouTubers. That's lit. It's too bright, I can't see my enemy. How are none of these shots hitting? What? The fuck was that? Okay, I did not get them all. Unless these guys are friends who were helping me out. I think they are, actually. I think they're friendly. Legends. I don't even know if I can get into the water as deep as where they died. That's really unfortunate. I can't even pick the corpses clean. I might play Fortnite eventually, if they add things that interest me. I wrote an entire joke sponsor segment in my Demon Slayer vid. Sounds lit. How convenient an artifact that removed weapon flinch would be. That would be nice. Probably a bit overpowered too. Ah, too deep. Too deep. I'm gonna drown. Skiff can't swim too good, you know? Unfortunately. I'm honestly waiting on Attack on Titan video from you. You're going to be waiting a long time because I don't ever plan to talk about Attack on Titan. Maybe I'll talk about Attack on Titan 10 years from now when no one cares about it anymore. I mean, I don't really care about it that much to begin with. I don't have much to say about it, which is the main reason that I don't want to make a video about it. But the secondary reason I don't want to make a video about it is that everyone's really annoying about it. Like, the people who don't like it are annoying. The people who do like it are annoying. Like, everybody's just annoying about it. Let's see here. I guess I'm just going to follow the main road for a good long time. Emotional damage. I mean, you're not annoying, Andres. Oh, no. Okay, they're dealing with that over there. I can run. But, like, you know, the people who... There's plenty of, like, super annoying... Like, there's so much discourse around it, right? Where it's like there are people who hate it, there are people who love it, and there's massive fighting between all of them. And they all believe they're right, and they all believe that everyone else who thinks otherwise has a shit opinion, and they're really fucking annoying about it. So it's like, man. But the main thing is that I just don't really have anything to say about it. Like, I like Attack on Titan. I don't think it's, like, super amazing. I don't think it's super awful. It's just kind of like, yeah, I liked it. Honestly, Demon Slayer fans. Demon Slayer fans go really hard on the loving it to the point where they'll just be super awful towards you if you don't like it. But it doesn't really have the problem with like the extremely loud haters. I guess I am that extremely loud hater, but even then, like I think, yes, I'm very mean about my dislike of the series, but I'm nice to like. I don't care if you like Demon Slayer, like that's fine. I'm not going to judge you for it. Attack on Titan has like super fans who will hate you if you don't like it, and super haters that will hate you if you do like it. Like, it's just, no matter what side you choose, you're going to have people who are just the fucking worst towards you. And if you're like me and you're somewhere in the middle, then you're going to get called a fence setter and a centrist and hated by both sides, probably. If I were to guess. I'm going to go off the beaten path here. My headphones are like progressively inching backwards on my head because my hair is kind of pushing them back. It's really annoying. Really uncomfortable. You're just fucked with anime fans. I mean, fans of everything are stupid. Gamers are stupid. Anime fans are stupid. All fans of everything are stupid. And I don't mean like every person who likes something is stupid. I mean that every fandom has problem children. They're all annoying. Everything sucks. And no matter what you do, you're pissing somebody off just by talking about things. I think there's a poltergeist and a bloodsucker in there, and I don't really want to deal with either of them. People just take their interests. Oh, Christ, that's a lot of snorts. Are you kidding? Why are there so fucking many of them? Are you serious? Fuck off. Where do they all come from? I can't hit him. Ugh. Fuck off, you little shits. What the fuck is this? Why are there so many of them? What the fuck was that? Why are there so many of them? That was just fucking annoying. There was nothing strategically I could have done to not make that a pain in the ass. That was just fucking stupid. Why the fuck was there just a traveling pack of snorks waiting for me? What the fuck was that? Two snorks are a pain. 3 is tough. 5 of them in the wilderness with no cover? What was that? Anyway, as I was saying, people just get way too attached to the things they like. It's really not that hard to just separate yourself from the things that you like and recognize that criticism of something you like is not criticism of you. It's very easy to not get offended when someone criticizes something you like. It's really easy. It's really easy to be like, okay, that's your opinion, and then just call it a day. Be like, I like this thing. Sucks that this person doesn't like it, and just be happy. It's not hard to do that, but plenty of people seem to struggle with it. The fact I'm still here shows my terrible sleep schedule. What time is it for you? It's only about to be 9 o'clock for me. I should stop streaming soon, though. I gotta get ready for bed. I didn't expect my detour to go back to base to take so long. Is that more fucking snorks? Oh, it's a bloodsucker this time. 2 bloodsuckers. Lovely! Because it can never just be one deadly creature. It can never just be one, can it? There might be like 5 of them. I can't tell. There's at least 3. There's at least fucking 3 of them. Are you kidding me? Why? Oh my god, enough! I think I'm done playing for the day. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I want to go get ready for bed and have a nice fucking night. What the fuck is that bullshit? I hope you guys have a better night than I'm having. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you later. And good night.